Welcome all masters for oneness meditation Qatar sessions, and we had our meditation just now, and we have today Master Nirmala Kalepu connecting from India, and today she will be sharing on the topic 7 types of experiences in meditation, and I will give a short introduction about the master. She is a senior most master from Spiritual Tablets Research Foundation, Divine Parenting Wing, and she's the principal of Auromaa Blooming Bud School. And Nirmala Master joined in this PSSM and Spiritual Tablets in the year 2008, and she started witnessing the real transformation with help of Spiritual Tablet Counselors with regular meditation and counseling, and she has cured herself from the gastric problem, sciatica pain, and the blood pressure (BP). And she developed spiritual parenting concepts under the guidance of Dr. G and other senior counselors. And she has even contributed in translating Dr. G.K. Sir's Telugu Pocket Books into English. And she has introduced the meditation in her schools for the staff and the students with the help of Spiritual Tablets Research Foundation senior masters. And after introducing the same, the meditation and the healing methodologies, she could see a lot of change in the behavior of the school students and the staff. And she is very much happy and honored to be part of PSSM and Spiritual Tablets Research Foundation, as she acquired abundant knowledge and wisdom by this association. She looks forward for extending her services for Spiritual Tablets and PSSM. We welcome you, Master. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you for the introduction, Sankeet.
Thank you, Master.
Good evening, everyone.
Good.
So, today's topic is 7 types of experiences. And if possible, why don't you all put on your videos so that I become a little bit comfortable. Sujata ma'am, Bhushan sir, Kanikan sir. Kani, how are you, sir? Okay, so let me start the topic. Today's my topic is 7 types of experiences. So in the beginning, let me just tell you about what Brahmarshi Patriji has said about 7 types of experiences in our meditation. So this actually in the beginning of our meditation, all the meditators will get these type of experiences. For example, in the beginning, we feel our head becomes a little bit heavy. Then later we feel suddenly lightness in our body. Very light we feel. In the beginning, we feel as though our hands are not there. Some parts are not there, like that, we feel, and suddenly we feel very light in our body. Sometimes we sway this side and that side, or we move back and forth, as sometimes whirling, like, we just whirl. That type of experience also we get. We see different colors. We see so many colors in our this. Then we can see later, as we are meditating further, we can see beautiful sceneries, as though we are in the seashore, we see some sunset, sunrise. Then we see great masters. Some meditators even talk with the masters. We see gods, means gods of our whom we worship. We see in later stages. Then Patriji has explained why this happens also. As the cosmic energy, because when the common person becomes a meditator, he doesn't know about cosmic energy. As the cosmic energy is entering, he feels a little bit of heaviness, because that experience he didn't have till that time. So he feels that heaviness. Then later, as he meditates regularly, then a third eye gets activated. All of us know about it. When third eye is getting activated, we feel all the other experiences. Like we feel very light of ourselves. We see different colors. Colors means, colors when we see, we feel for each color there is a different experience that I'll just tell you in later classes. I mean, after some time. Then sometimes we get some pains, especially when we are getting back pain. We should realize that our old karmas, the karmas in the previous life, means in this life or previous life, they are getting cured. Means they are getting little by little, they are getting nil, especially when we are getting back pain. And or some pain, suppose I'm already having pain in my shoulders. If the pain increases, we should realize that healing is taking place. Healing has started there. That we should realize. So, and Patriji also said that there are some stages, in the beginning, as we are meditating, we all are called as dhyanis. We are dhyanis. That is, after 40 days, when we are meditating regularly, after 40 days, we become yogis. Means emptiness, lot of emptiness will be there. Because in the beginning, all the meditators say as a beginners, no, I can't empty my mind. I continuously get thoughts. Then we encourage them by saying that don't worry, between each thought there is a gap, and that gap will increase. So as we are meditating regularly, that emptiness will be more. That time our third eye gets activated and energy transcends tremendously. Then as we are meditating still 40 days, we become rishis, because that time we can see things. We can see things, some prediction, we get some guidance. Then later, as we are meditating still further, more 40 days or more, then we become maharshis. We are termed as maharshis. As we get lot of knowledge, and sharing our knowledge and reading books, all these, then we become brahmarshis. These are the stages we go from dhyani to brahmarshi. So we all can be brahmarshis. So sir always says we all are gods. We all are equal. We don't say that senior meditators or those masters are this and we are a little bit in low. We all are equal. Always sir says like that. We should realize that we have God inside. So now coming to spiritual tablets topics. Means in the concept of spiritual tablets, 7 types of experiences are: first is third eye experience. Second is reading books, reading the spiritual books, I mean to say. Then Sajjana Sangatya, then dreams, then coincidences, then regular life counseling, and last is diseases. These are the 7 types of experiences. I'm going to just talk in detail, means little bit detail about each experience, whatever I know. Okay, so coming to third eye experience. So actually go to see, as we are meditating regularly, even though we get some diseases, whenever we are getting some diseases, we should know the root cause of that disease. And root cause of diseases can be known by 3 ways. That is through our meditation experiences, then through our dream analysis as we are getting dreams, and through observing our coincidences in our surroundings. Okay, and mostly these dreams and these meditation experiences are correlated. Okay, let us come to third eye experience. Actually, we have 5 senses, as all of us know. Our 5 senses give the knowledge about our surroundings outwardly. All the 5 sense organs, isn't it? In the same way, this third eye gives knowledge about inside world. The world outside, we get knowledge through the 5 sense organs. And this is also a sensory, actually. Okay, that we get whatever knowledge or whatever, who we are, what we are, that knowledge we'll get from our third eye experience. So this is extrasensory power. In the beginning, there are some stages. In the beginning, we get some intuitions. For example, many meditators say that I just wanted to start today by this train, but I thought, no, not by this train. I'll go by flight, or next day shall I postpone. And later he realizes that if he had gone in that, he would meet with an accident, or he wouldn't meet the person whom he wanted to meet on that day. Like there's so many meditators share with us. Those are actually intuitions. When our third eye gets activated, in the beginning, we get intuitions about our future. Okay, then we take proper decisions in the beginning stage. Then we get some answers for our questions. So many times what happens, full day we will be thinking about one question, means one problem it may be. We'll be thinking how to do it. Then we meditate and sleep. In the sleep, we get some answers. So many times it happened to me that I even utter those words. Oh, in this way I should do it. In this way I should solve this problem. So we get answers also because of third eye experience. Okay. Then as it is getting more activated, completely activated, then we come to know about our past, about our present, what we should do, even about our future. In deep meditation, when we are doing all the things, when our third eye get activated completely, then we will know each and everything about our past, sometimes about our past lives. Also, we come to know, and our present, what we should do, what is our present situation, and in future, what can be. So all these things we come to know through our third eye experiences. And sometimes, we see masters, we see great masters in our meditation, and we listen to them. You must have come to know that some masters have told, shared the knowledge so that people could write the books, isn't it? Whatever knowledge they have shared, they wrote the books because they could see them, they could listen to them, they could listen to the great masters. So we can see great masters, we listen to them, and they clarify our doubts too. In meditation, then in the meditation or in our dreams, we ask our doubts and they clarify our doubts. So we sometimes see books in our third eye, means in our meditation. Then when we see many times books, we should come to know that, yes, we should read books. I'm just meditating, but I'm not reading books. That we should realize. In the beginning, what used to happen? I used to see Telugu script, mostly in the meditation. Then I asked Manohar, from whom I have learned meditation. Then I asked him, why I can see lot of, every time I see Telugu script in my dreams. Then he started saying, maybe madam, the time has come that you should write some book, or you should write something. Oh, then I came to know that, but soon sir asked me to translate his Telugu books to English. Then I came to know why I got those type of experiences. So like that, we get some guidance through our third eye experiences. Okay. So then we should come to know that we should read spiritual books, because we get lot of knowledge through spiritual books. Just meditating is not enough. Of different masters we should read, and it transforms our life tremendously. All our doubts which we get, so many doubts will be cleared, and we just come out of our ignorance. As we are getting knowledge, our ignorance means whatever doubts we are having, it will be cleared, or whatever wrong beliefs we are having, it will be cleared, and all our ignorance, the knowledge will take place of our ignorance. And clarity, each and every way we get clarity, and we understand that we are the creators. We are the creators of our own reality. We understand by reading the different types of books. For example, Patriji's, definitely, and Shankaracharya, then Yogananda, Richard Bach, Rajni Shosho, of different masters we should read. And definitely, of course, about our spiritual tablets. So many books we have about each and every disease Sir has given us very clearly. About each and every problem Sir has given us so clearly. We should read each and every book so that we get knowledge, and this knowledge can be attained by us, and we can share also to others. Whatever knowledge we are having, whatever knowledge we are getting by reading these books, we can share, as we are doing here, as we are doing in our classes, isn't it? So next comes Sajjana Sangatya, that is sharing our experiences. We all do every time. We definitely, we shouldn't hesitate to share our experiences. Whatever experience we are having when we are sitting together in a group meditation or wherever we are sitting together, we should share the experience we are getting in our meditation or in our dreams or whatever it is. As we are sharing our experiences, we get knowledge from others also. When we share, others also share, we get knowledge from others. We can clear our doubts, and we should never hesitate to share our experience, because there again, you're becoming little bit inward, means introvert you are becoming. You're hesitating, that you are becoming introvert. We should always share, extrovert. And sometimes what happens when we are sharing our experiences, some other person's doubts also will be cleared. Their doubts also will be cleared. In that way, we are giving them knowledge. In that way, we are giving them energy. So we get opportunity. So sharing the knowledge is giving us opportunity to know better, to know more concepts, to clarify our doubts or any illness if we are having. All those things will be cleared. And this is more important, that is Nirvanamaya Kosha, means our external body, it gets activated, it seems. When it gets activated, whatever pride or whatever ego we are having, it just becomes nil. It just vanishes. As all of us know that this ego or whatever we are having, that is also a hurdle for our progress. It just stops us from progressing further. Sometimes, spiritual egoism also we develop, and that also should be diminished. That also should go. And when we listen to people, who got cured from diseases like, cancer and all, then people get little bit confident. Yeah, these people got rid of such difficult, means such diseases, chronic diseases, and why can't I reduce my illness? That is such a small thing. For example, it may be thyroid, it may be little bit of diabetes or whatever, knee pains. These days people are suffering with knee pains, most of us, isn't it? So all these things are little bit smaller compared to the chronic diseases which other meditators they have cured in the meditation, and they have shared their experience. When we listen to them, we get lot of confidence. So that's why Sajjana Sangatya is very, very, very important, and we should never hesitate to share our experiences. Then comes dreams. Actually, dreams are guidance from our overself. In our dreams, our body, our physical body remains there, and our soul, travels. That is astral traveling takes place, and we get knowledge from ourselves. So our just astral body leaves us, and it just travels. That is astral world, and it meets, our relatives, the people who are already passed away. It means sometimes we get some knowledge which we have forgotten already. Actually, we have learned from, for example, our parents. We learn so many things from them. But when we see in the dreams, we talk to them, then again we get some guidance. Sometimes what happens when we are in problem, we think about the problem and we sleep, and we see some persons. By seeing them, we get the solution. Yeah, I have learned this quality from this person, but I have already forgotten it. They remind us. No, if we see our relatives, they remind us about the good qualities in them. At the same time, whatever bad qualities are there in them, that also we should get rid of. We should realize that yes, that quality which I am having now, that quality is from him I possess. Now I shouldn't get that, because you remember each and everything about that person. We see them, they come into our dreams to remind us, to give us solutions. So in that same way, we get cosmic energy, we get the energy from them, we get knowledge from them. Then day by day, by these dreams, we progress ourselves. Day by day, the progress will be there. But we have to analyze. People say, actually, our masters say, as soon as you get up, write those dreams. We forget later. And Manohar used to always say, even in the mid of the night, if you get up, you better write those dreams and get it answered, because dream analysis is a fantastic process, and only few people can do it. Few senior masters can do it. And in the beginning, we should ask, we should clarify our doubts. Later, we can clarify our new masters, new meditators. And dream analyzers, actually, some examples I'll tell. Suppose we see ants in our dreams, then we should check ourselves that are we working hard for the things which we are doing. Means ants are always hardworking, as we all of us know. Ants are always disciplined. That discipline, are we lacking, or are we not working hard for the project work? It may be for anything in our life. Are we not working hard? That we have to realize and learn ourselves. Means, suppose if we see old people, then it indicates laziness, because old people and very old people can't do anything, isn't it? So they just remain. Means they have their own timetable, like at the one time they get up, they have their this breakfast and all, again they move, they may watch TV or something like that. So that time, continuously, if we are getting old people, very old people in our dreams continuously, then we have to realize that we have become lazy. At the same time, when we see ants, we should realize that yes, we have to work hard like ants. We have to work hard like them. At the same time, vehicles also, because vehicles move from one place to another, isn't it? Vehicles take us. So in that way, are we remaining in one place? That also we have to check ourselves. And we should again think that yes, I'm not working hard on certain part. Then if you see small insects, if you see, we should come to know that we should learn something, self-learning, because for insects, we have already learned in science, they learn by themselves. Within no time, they learn what they have to do in their life. We, like humans, we are more dependent till one stage. Some people remain dependent lifelong also. Some people will be working and these people will be nicely relaxing. So if we see small insects, we should realize that we shouldn't be dependent. If we are depending on someone completely, that also we have to check, and we have to learn. Self-learning we should do. Then snakes, means snakes and scorpions, like, then because suddenly snakes or scorpion we see, we get scared, isn't it? So we should realize that suddenly we might get any problem. Sudden problems may arise. These scorpions, these creeping creatures, they remind us that. Plants, when we see continuously in our dreams, we should realize that are we having giving nature or not? Plants are always giving without expecting anything, isn't it? Plants give us shade, plants give us fruits, vegetables. out of plants we make medicine. So many things we get from plants. We should check ourselves whether we are lacking that nature, giving nature, helping others. Are we lacking that? That we should check ourselves and we should correct ourselves. If we see plants continuously, giving nature should be developed. If we are not having, or for some time if we have stopped, so much donations I have done, I have given all these years, why should I? Sometimes we stop, so that also we have to realize. Or we help our relatives for longer time, and suddenly we feel, how many years should I help? Like that we feel and we stop. So all these things we have to check ourselves when we see plants. And animals, when we see, first of all, we should check ourselves whether we are behaving like animals. First of all, some animals which eat flesh, if we see those type of animals, we should check ourselves, are we still eating non-veg? Are we still having that urge to eat non-veg? We should stop at once. At the same time, animals move from place to place. They don't remain in one place. So again, we have to check ourselves that, are we stagnant in one place? Are we not interested to move from one place to another? Suppose I got a job opportunity in another city, thinking that no, I should leave this place and I won't be comfortable. Again, I have to learn some new things. Like that, if I feel, and if I remain in the same place, then I can see animals, because it indicates that that is for my progress. If I move from this place to another, or this job to another, there is a progress that animals indicate. So we should also move from place to place. Then water and diamonds. Water and diamonds, when we see, we should feel happy that we are having abundance of cosmic energy flowing in our meditation, maybe in our sleep, maybe, because before sleeping, most of us meditate and sleep, isn't it? So maybe we are getting a lot of abundance of cosmic energy, that we should realize and that we should understand, and we should feel blessed. We should feel blessed and we should feel happy about it. And about some colors, we see many colors, isn't it? White, if we see white, we should understand that yes, I am connected to a correct master, and I am getting correct guidance from the master. That we should realize and we should feel good. And if you say yellow, then we should know that we have to utilize our power which we are already having, that is Manipurak chakra activation. So we should realize that whatever power we are having, we have to utilize that. Then red, if we see, it is Muladhara, that is, we should realize that we should know that pure surrender, we are not still surrendering. There is no surrender in us, and we have to pure surrender and unconditional love. We always say mother has unconditional love. Even our guru has unconditional love. So those qualities we should learn. When we see mostly red color and blue color, when we see, we should check our speech. How am I talking to others? Maybe with my friends, maybe with the relatives, maybe with the family members, maybe with my subordinates, maybe anybody. I have to check myself. How is my speech? How is our speech? Okay. Then if we see orange, we should check ourselves whether I am flexible to this. Flexibility lessons we have to learn. Whether I am stubborn in some way in taking decision or moving further, whether I'm stubborn. Somebody has told me to do something for my good, but I have not done, thinking that no, it is not good for me, or for any reason, maybe for laziness, due to laziness. Then I have to check myself. If I see orange color, and flexibility lessons I have to learn. We have to learn. Okay, so these are little bit examples I have told. And again, dreams are again classified, in a different way, like, pitfall dreams, then Y junction dreams, lucid guided dreams, predictive dreams, and supportive dreams. I'll talk a little bit on this. I'm sure that we still have time, Nama. 15
Yes,
more
we
minutes.
have 10 minutes. Yeah, 10 minutes. We have 10 minutes.
Okay. So pitfall dreams are nothing but sometimes, in our dreams, we get a dream that we are suddenly falling from heights. We are suddenly falling from, maybe from steps, maybe from a tree, maybe from some height we are falling. Then these all are pitfall dreams. So we should check ourselves that after getting knowledge also, are we not moving further? Okay, are we not taking a step further? Means that we have to again check ourselves, and accordingly we have to act. Means we are having that, what we say, we are having that opportunity to go further, but we are not taking that step. So with this pitfall dream, we should check ourselves and we should move further. We should learn that. Then Y junction dreams, when we are in confusion to take any decision, sometimes this or this we have, that is Y junction, we say. So we get some type of dreams, that is Y junction dreams, then we should take guidance from our gurus. See, this is the way I feel, and please guide me. And when we are getting Y junction dreams, shoulders also pain, and stiff shoulders, stiff neck, they say, mostly stiff shoulders also. That also indicates we are in Y junction. We are not able to decide this side or that side. Then suddenly, sometimes some objects repeatedly we see, repeatedly, sometimes tap repairs or electrical, this appliances repairs, all these repairs, it occurs, maybe coincidences in our life also it occurs, and maybe in our dreams also. Always dreams and coincidence are related. So when these type of dreams are called lucid guided dreams, then we should realize that our energy is getting wasted somewhere. We are wasting our energy unnecessarily. It may be money, it may be our name and fame, it may be the way we talk, the way we are sharing our knowledge, it may be anything. In a wrong place or to a wrong person, are we wasting our energy? That we have to check ourselves. For example, if we are giving money for any person and that person is not utilizing it properly, then at once we should check and we should stop giving them money. In that way, we have to check ourselves. Then predictive dreams. Sometimes, so our strategy or about our future, some predictive dreams we get. Means to decide about our future, to take a next decision or next step, we get predictive dreams. Then supportive dreams, so support, I already told, we get some solutions, in our dreams. Those are our supportive dreams. These are called as supportive dreams, and we get connection with the consciousness. Correct connection we get from our consciousness. That's why we get these supportive dreams, which guide us to go in a right path, to take a good step, to take a right step, or to guide others also. These are about our dreams. Then comes coincidences. So some incidences occur again and again. For example, some people say, I'm always losing my footwear. Means they are doing same type of mistakes again and again, or they are supporting some people who go in a wrong way, or in evils, we can say evil type, who go in a wrong. If we are supporting them or if we are making mistakes, both the ways, it seems we lose our footwear very often. So we should check ourselves and we should correct ourselves. Are we supporting some people who are wrong persons? That also we should check. And we should also check that, are we doing any mistakes continuously? Are we doing any mistakes? So we should correct ourselves. And also we should know that maybe we are lacking love, kindness and all. So that we have to again develop. We should have passion, we should have mercy towards others and peace towards others. If we see lotus flowers, then all of us know that lotus comes from pond where a lot of dirt is there, isn't it? So it emerges from some swamp, like dirty pond. So from pond it has come and it looks so beautiful. The lotus looks so beautiful. So in the same way, even though we are having difficult situations, even though from our difficult situations like lotus, we should emerge and give wisdom to others. We should also emerge, means we should also get energy, we should also bloom, and we should give that happiness to others. We should also be happy and we should give happiness to others. If we see a lot of lotuses, everywhere. So every difficult situation, whenever we are getting, we shouldn't blame ourselves. Sometimes what happens, you see, I am doing meditation, I am reading books, I am helping others, I'm doing all the type of things. Why am I getting these type of difficulties? So the difficulties come for us, just it is an opportunity to check ourselves and to grow further. So always coincidences help us to get more wisdom and to grow further. So here again, some examples I'll say, like, if you see metals, metals, if we have to work on metals or if we see metals very often, then we should realize that we are a little bit stable. And we shouldn't have any fluctuations in our work or in our decision making. That we have to realize, and we have to work. And snakes, when you see very often, like, it may be in the dreams or it may be outside also. If we see divine snakes, if we see, we should realize that our kundalini's activation is taking place. Divine. And normal snakes, when we see, we should remember that the snakes shed their skin periodically after a certain time. In the same way, we should also recognize that what I should leave. It may be my behavior or something which is hurting others, my quality, or somewhere, some work or whatever I'm doing, it is troubling others. Whatever, we have to check ourselves, whether any action of mine, any quality of mine, any speech of mine, whatever actions from us is hurting others or it is giving some problem for others. That we have to check ourselves and we have to leave them. As snake sheds its skin periodically, means every time we should have some change. Every time we have to change ourselves. That snakes remind us. The same way as I have told you always about ants. Ants are always well-disciplined, hardworking, and they carry the weight much more than their body weight. That much. So if we have a lot of ants in our houses, wherever we go, it may be in workplace, in the house, or wherever we go, if too many ants are there, then we have to realize that somewhere I'm lacking, I'm not working hard, or and we have to check ourselves and we should start working on it. Then coming to regular life counseling, that is association with gurus. As we are meditating, as we are reading books, as we are sharing our knowledge, as we are analyzing our dreams, all these things happening, suddenly we shouldn't leave our guru and we shouldn't be overconfident that, yes, I have learned anything. No, we have to check our progress by talking to our gurus. From guru, from whom we have learned of, who is guiding us continuously. So we have to check our progress in our meditation or in our spirituality. Where am I standing? So we have to meet them. We have to regularly, we should have counseling, maybe for 10 days or 15 days or 1 month. In that gap we can, and we should share our this and our meditation experiences, our present status also we will come to know, or in future what I have to do, that I will come to know, and they will give us some plans, which books to read next. Same books we can't read again and again. Na? So they will tell us which books, because we will tell the present situation. In this situation I am in, this is what is going on in my life, this is what I'm thinking of doing next, this is the next step of mine. So when we share our knowledge, when we share our experiences, then they guide us. They guide us which books to read, how to act, whom to talk, whom to have that counseling. So all these things they tell. We can even tell our dreams, means our aspirations also. So yes, next I want to do this. So which steps I should take? All these things we should discuss with them, and they will guide us. So this is association with Guru, that is Acharya Sangatya, is very, very important. And these days we are very lucky that in Zoom we are having, in different languages, we are having this Acharya Sangatya. So this knowledge of our spiritual tablets is very necessary now to know our soul plan too. So as when we are ill, when you go to the normal doctors, they at once write scanning, isn't it? Or physical body scanning. In the same way, soul scanning also is done, isn't it? That we come to know only through gurus. Means when we are associated with them, they tell each and everything about soul scanning. What steps at present we are taking and what steps you should take, what mistakes we are doing. Everything they will tell in this Sangatya. Last experiences, that is 5 more minutes I'll take, ma. That is diseases. And these diseases also correlate with our dreams. And when we are in ignorance, we get these diseases. That is what always Dr. G.K. sir says. So, as previously mentioned, it is an opportunity to attain some knowledge, because whenever we get disease, we check ourselves. Why did we get this? And what is the cause of it? What is the root cause of it? What should be done? Those steps we have to take under the guidance of our Guru. So in the beginning, we meditate in whenever we get time. Then Gurus ask us to meditate for 40 days to be in line, to be in this progress step. Then we meditate for 40 days. Then when we understand the root cause of it, we have to act accordingly under the guidance of the Guru. So here also some common diseases I have noted down to tell you all. Many of us suffer with acidity. That is, we should realize that we are having the feeling of lack feeling. Means we feel we are not having some interest towards life or towards job or towards whatever we are doing at present, we are not satisfied with it. Lack, a feeling of lack. That time we get acidity. At the same time, if we are jealous, if we are having some jealousy towards others, Arshad Vargas, we say, those we have to check where we are. So in those Arshad Varga, we are there also, we suffer with acidity. We have to work on it. Then BP is balancing the things, balancing everything, balancing the money, our energy, our name and fame, and our knowledge also. Where knowledge is needed, whom knowledge is needed, there we have to share. And our name and fame also. We shouldn't use our name to the wrong person. For example, any person comes and says, don't worry, you tell my name and this work will be done. We say out of pride, but we have to check whether we are giving that opportunity for a right person or a wrong person. That also we have to check. And money lending also. We have to help the persons, no doubt about it. But again, we have to check where the person is spending our money, the money which we have given. It may be money, it may be energy, it may be name and fame, it may be our knowledge. All these, whether balancing is there or not, we have to see. And balancing our time also. And balancing our earning and expenditure also. Our own earning. How we are earning and how we are spending. That is expenditure. Whether we are balancing it or not. Everything we have to check whenever we are suffering with BP. Then knee pains. Are we having bent of mind or not? Are we stubborn for something? Are we not listening to some person who is telling you to change yourself? So that we have to check, and we should have that bent of mind. Then knee pains vanishes. Then throat, that is thyroid. Thyroid, first of all, we have to check our speech. Whether our speech is good to others. Means, are we speaking in a good way to others? Or are we hurting them? Are we bossing over each and every? We should check our speech to each and everyone, not only to our boss. With our boss, definitely we'll speak in a good manner. With our subordinates, even with our servants, with each and everyone, how is our speech? We have to check ourselves. Means our speech should be refined day by day as we are in the meditation. Then we should check whether passions, whatever passions we are having, some passions we have and we just forget, especially ladies after marriage or gents also. They feel, no, it is not the time now. I have to look after the family. It is my responsibility, that and this we say. GK sir always reminds us, are you interested in music or dance or whatever, in sports or whatever it is, you just recollect back and work on it. I was suffering with the thyroid. Then sir asked me to learn music. I have learned music. I got rid of it. Again, during this COVID time, again, I became so fearful, that and this. I was not talking. I was so serious, that and this. Then again, this developed. Then again, even though I couldn't go for classes, I used to listen music, and I started again the Zoom classes and all. Again, we started. Then again, it got diminished. Like that, we have to get rid of our throat problems in this manner. Mainly our speech and sharing our knowledge. We shouldn't suppress ourselves. Here also balancing. We shouldn't suppress also. We shouldn't talk too much also. Where it is not necessary, we shouldn't talk. Where it is necessary, we should talk. And at the same time, whatever feelings we are having, we shouldn't suppress ourselves. That is about our thyroid. That is our throat. Then coming to feet, in our feet, feet is bearing the full body weight, isn't it? At the same time, we have to check ourselves whether we are taking too much burden, which is not needed at that time. Too much burden are we taking? That we have to check. And wherever we have to leave, or wherever we can distribute our burden, we have to distribute. Then our feet pains will reduce. Then diabetes, as all of us know, when we are when we are losing interest in sweetness of our life, when we are not enjoying our life to the full extent, then we get diabetes. And whenever we are at the same time, our energy also shouldn't be wasted. Then ears, indirect knowledge, if we are not acquiring, then ears pain. At the same time, if we don't listen to others, means some wisdom they are giving, and if we are not listening, that time also ears pain. At the same time, we have to check ourselves that we are giving some knowledge, we are telling them something nice, and they are not listening. That time also we get ear pains. Most of us think that if we don't listen, we get. No. If we are suggesting something, if you are giving some wisdom and somebody is not following us, that also we have to check. It is our duty to again catch hold of them and make them understand and leave them. Again, here, both ways we have to work. Then stiff shoulders, I have already told, that is if we are stubborn or if you are in a confusion, also stiff shoulders. Then spondylitis, whenever we are getting spondylitis, it may be because it doesn't allow us to move the neck. So neck movement, we know, isn't it? It moves all the sides. So 360 degrees, every problem or every situation we have to check in our life or in our the meditators who have learned from us. We have to check ourselves. And again, we have to check whether we are having giving and taking nature. Giving also is important and taking also is important. Sometimes we don't take from others. We just say no, we are not interested, we say. So it may be out of pride, out of any feeling, we hesitate to take also. Wherever people expect you to give something, you have to give. Whenever people give you something, you have to take. Then sciatica, whenever we are getting, whenever we are facing problem with sciatica, full surrender completely. Again, follow the guru completely. Whatever our guru says, Achara Sangatya is very important here also. Everywhere it is important, no doubt about it. But if sciatica is there, without questioning, without any doubt, without any hesitation, whatever our guru says, we have to follow. Then everything will vanish. So with this, I have finished all the experiences sharing now. Sangeet sir, I think I have taken 10 more or 15 more minutes.
Yes.
Yeah, with this, I have completed my sharing.
Thank you, Master. Thanks for sharing your wisdom today. And good wisdom sharing, we got the experiences, and we can also apply and link what we are undergoing in life. Thank you so much, Master. If anyone has any questions, please you can ask.
Thank you for patience listening, all of you. Thank you. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. Thank you, Ramya. Thank you, Sankeet sir. Everyone, thank you, everyone.
Thank you, friends. If no question, I'll end the session, friends. Okay, Masters. We shall again connect on next week with one more speaker, with one more wisdom sharing. Until then, be happy, enjoy, and meditate regularly. Thank you all. Take care.
Thank you, Master.
Thank you so much, Master.